pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Hi! Isang mapagpalayang hapon sa inyong lahat. Ayan. So, ang saya ko this day. Actually, we are all blessed with all the gifts and blessings that God has given to us. Not only today, but in the future. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng aking mga estudyante, mga guro at mga magulang na patuloy pa rin sa pagsuporta ng ating ETUlay online tutorial program. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Isang masaya at masaganang hapon sa inyong lahat. Ayan, so simulan na natin ang ating pagkatuto ngayon. Sa mga hindi pa nakakilala sa akin, ako nga pala inyong lingkod, Tutor Rogue from SDO, Davao City. At ako'y nagtuturo sa Francisco Bangoy National High School. At kasama ko naman si Tutor Jen, same in Davao City Division. At siya ay nagtuturo sa Daniel R. Aguinaldo National High School. Hello, Tutor Jen. Kamusta ka na? At na-miss ka na namin. Ayan, hello po sa inyong lahat. And good afternoon sa lahat ng aking mga estudyante sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo, lalo-lalo na dito sa Philippines. Ayan, sa iba't ibang paaralan. Okay, hello to name few. Hello, Renz. Hello, Sofia. Hello, Iraiza, Liana, Marias, Jesevi Espanyo, and a lot more. At hello din kay Miss Galilea Ann Pagobo. our keynote speaker for next week. Abangan nyo yan. She's watching right now. Hello, Lay. Yan, of course, marami tayong matututunan sa kanya next week sa ating pagtatapos ng Science 7 ETUlay. And huwag kayong malungkot dahil patuloy pa rin kaming magbibigay ng pagkatuto sa inyong lahat. Ayan. Okay, so bago tayo magsimula sa ating, this is what we call our summative examination. Okay? Bibigyan muna natin ng parangal ang ating mga mahusay cuties of the week. Okay, sila yung nagsumite ng magandang output. Lahat naman kayo magaganda ang output ninyo. At maraming salamat sa inyong suporta. Unahin na natin si Kerubin Gabriel Villamor. Yan, congratulations Kerubin. He is from grade 7 de Jesus. His school is in Novaliches High School, Quezon City Division, National Capital Region. And congratulations to his teacher, Luis Jane M. Cortezano, with his loving parent, Mrs. Mira Kerubin. Yan, congratulations Kerubin. Napakaganda at napakahusay ng iyong paggawa ng the differentiation between lunar at saka solar eclipse. Ayan. Congratulations, Kerubin. Next is Enrico Manuel Dalupan. Ayan. Hello, Enrico. Ang saya-saya ng batang ito. Napakabibo. At hindi lamang siya nagsumite sa science, pati na rin sa iba't ibang subjects. Ayan, nakakatuwa talaga tong batang to. Congratulations, Enrico. He is from grade 7 Coconut section. Ayan. So, ang cute naman ng section, Coconut. And his school is in Virgin de las Flores High School. Ayan. And from Division of Bulacan. National Capital Region pa rin. And his science teacher is Gerard Minten Tolentino. And with his loving parents, Mary Grace Tapang and Ernesto Dalupan Jr. Yan, congratulations. At maraming salamat sa inyong suporta. Lahat kayo panalo. I am very honored to be your tutor for the whole duration of your learning. Ayan, so congratulations. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Hello to Ma'am Janet Flag Patayon. Ayan, so maraming salamat. Ayan, okay, with her student Aksha Patayon, a grade 7 learner from KNHS Marikina City, school year 2021-2022. Ayan. So congratulations. Thank you so much, Ma'am Janet. As a parent, napakalaki po ng contribution nyo sa inyong mga anak. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much. And of course, do not forget, di ko man sinabi pero ginawa nyo na in our comment section. I would like to put your full name, your section, your school, and the name of your science teacher. And also, do not forget to share our live session right now. Our live session, since we're already done with our 6 lessons, now we will have our summative examination. This is to gauge your learning if you have learned a lot in our lessons. Ayan. So then, don't forget to tag 2 friends, at least 2 friends from your sharing or more. You can comment, you can tag more friends so that they may be able to know that our session has been started. And then please also bring your module if you have your module and also your pen and your paper. Hello to Samantha Blasi. Hello. Maraming salamat sa pag-share. And I would like to shout out also our 2 directors right now, Sir Earl and also Sir Rainier. Hello, thank you so much, directors, for always being there. And also to our program head, Sir Kevin. Hello, Sir Kevin. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Okay, so this time for our week 7, quarter 4, we will have our summative examination. I have a question. If you are all ready for our summative examination, please type ready or make some noise. May mga ganun talaga. Make some noise or put some if you want to start it now and ready na kayong sumagot sa ating mga katanungan. Our questions is from lesson 1 to lesson 6, from learning competencies of 1 up to learning competency 6. Okay. So, yan. So, ang saya-saya naman. I would like to shout out all my students from Francisco Bangoy National High School. Most especially to my students in front of me, grade 8 Bayabas. Mag-ingay kayo! Ayan. Yan, nasa harap sila. Nasa harap sila sa... Oo, kasi nga hindi pwede. Napabayaan ko din ang aking mga estudyante. So, yun. Nakikinig naman sila at meron din silang pagkatuto. Ayan. So, maraming salamat. I know you are all ready. Yan. Richmond is ready. Ivril, Ashley, Maria Jesevi, Eliza, JM, Kauri, Kirubin, they are all ready and all set for our summative examination. Our summative examination is only 20 items. Ayan. Sige. Ready? Go. Okay, so let me read the directions, and also my students here right now watching live is also answering. Ayan, so directions, read each question carefully. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Use a separate sheet of paper for your answers or comment it down. Ayan, so let's start. Okay, number 1, which of the following imaginary lines can be found at 0-degree latitude and divides the Earth into southern and northern hemispheres? A, equator. B, prime meridian. C, tropic of Cancer. Or letter D, international date line. So what's your answer for number 1? So don't worry, just choose a letter of your choice. Kung gusto nyo i-type, okay lang din, pero okay lang din na yung item at saka letter lang. Okay, so Kauri, first answer is letter A. Ma'am Janet also A. Vera, Alriza, KRK, Alreza, Maria Jezovic, Elisha, Roxy, all of their answers letter A. Let's check. Very good. It's letter A. Kayo dyan, what's your answer? Okay, A din. Okay, sige. Now, let's proceed to number 2. Okay, now, which of the following statements is true about places located between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn? A, they experience snowfall in winters. B, they experience wet and dry seasons. C, they experience winter, spring, autumn, and summer. O letter D, they experience average temperatures below 10 degrees Celsius. So what's your answer for number 2? Go, go, go. Ayan. So, yan. Richmond answered letter C. Okay. Others? Iba pa, nag-iisip pa. Elisha also answered letter C. Okay. Kirubin answered C. Okay. Now, let's check their answers, or the answers for number 2. Almost all of their answers letter C. So again, true about places located between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. So the correct answer for number 2 is letter B. They experience wet and dry seasons because this between the Tropic Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn is near in the equator. So it means they can only experience wet and dry seasons. Okay? Number 3. Which of the following are renewable natural resources? Okay? A, wind, coal, and iron. Letter B, clay, coal, cotton. C, sunlight, wind, trees. Or D, soil, aluminum, and wind. What's your answer for number 3? Again, this is renewable natural resources. Okay, JM answered letter C, Kerubin C, Richmond C. Okay, almost all of their answers are letter C. Now, let's check. Very good. It's letter C, renewable. Sunlight and wind entries are renewable. Congratulations. Now let's proceed to number 4. Why is soil considered as non-renewable resource? Again, why is soil considered as non-renewable resource? A, it is a natural resource that can easily be replenished or generated. B, it is a natural resource that takes a short time to be replenished once used. C, it is a natural resource that takes a long time to be replenished once exhausted. Or letter D, it is a natural resource that is used as a source of raw materials to make products we use daily. The correct answer rather, for number 4 is letter C. Very good. Ayan, all of your answers are correct. It's letter C. Number 5. Coal is a mineral that is used widely by many industries such as transportation, electricity, and manufacturing. Which of the following is one of the disadvantages of coal that greatly affects the environment? A, it is one of the big contributors of pollution. B, it is a non-renewable resource which has an increasing price. C, it is not an ideal resource for it the main cause of fires in populated cities. D, it is not used throughout the world that jobs it produces do not help solve the problem of unemployment. So what's the answer for number 5? Okay, almost all of your answers are letter B. Let's check. It is letter A. Coal is one of the big contributors of pollution. Okay, next. Number 6. Why do we need to support the objectives of sustainable development? Okay, or other called as sustainable development goals. A, they encourage the present generation to use natural resources more than what is needed. B, they ensure resources will be enough to last and support the needs of future generations. Or C, they keep non-renewable resources such as metals and fossil fuel from being mined and consumed. Or D, they keep future generation from overusing the natural resources that the present generation have. So choose the best answer for this. All of the answers are yes, acceptable, but you need to choose which the best answer. Ayan. Okay, so the correct answer for number 6 is letter B. Yan. So, may mga nakatama. Richmond, congratulations. Ashley, my student of F. Bangoy. Also, okay, Rachel, Ma'am Janet, wow. From Massachusetts. Xavier also got it correct. They ensure resources will be enough to last and support the needs of future generations. Because the word is sustainable development. Okay, from the program itself, it is sustainable development goals. So it should be supported until it lasts and needs for future generations. Okay? Thank you for your answers. Congratulations. Now let's proceed to number 7. Now let's go to the layers of the earth. The layers of the atmosphere rather. What layer of the atmosphere do weather and most cloud phenomena occur? A. Exosphere. B. Stratosphere. C. Troposphere. Or letter D. Exosphere. Ayan, pinakauna talaga si JM Ladignon. I think this is one of your favorite topics in our lesson. Diba? Yung different layers of the atmosphere. Now, let's check your answer. It's letter C. Troposphere. Very good. Again. Correct. Correct kayong lahat. Next, number 8. In which layer of the atmosphere can you find the ozone layer? Ayan. So, A, mesosphere. B, thermosphere. C, stratosphere. Or letter D, exosphere. So, what's your answer for number 8? Ayan. So, number 8, okay, JM answered letter C. And the rest of the people answered letter C. Now, let's check. Yan, very good. It's stratosphere. Parang memorize nyo na tong different layers of the atmosphere. Okay, number 9. Medyo bilisan natin ng konti. One of the important roles of the atmosphere is to protect our planet from the intense heat from the sun by absorbing high levels of radiation, such as ultraviolet and X-ray. Which layer of the atmosphere is particularly playing this role? Ayan. A, stratosphere. B, thermosphere. C, mesosphere. Or letter D, troposphere. Ayan. This is very important question talaga, no? Which layer of the atmosphere is particularly playing this kind of role of absorbing the high levels of radiation and the ultraviolet rays and also X-ray. So all of your answers are letter A. Now let's check. It's letter B. It's thermosphere. Because thermosphere is the hottest among of all layers. Kaya nga siya tinatawag na thermo because that is where the ultraviolet rays and the X-rays absorb. Kaya siya mainit. Okay? It's thermo. So it means heat. Okay? So may mga naka-answer din ng letter B. Ma'am Janet, congratulations. Okay? Si Ma'am Janet lang. Okay, wow. Sige, let's continue. Number 10, we're now halfway of our exam. Which of the following will likely happen if we lose the planet's atmosphere? Remember, if walang mga layers of the atmosphere, what will happen to the planet or what will happen to our Earth? A, mornings will become longer and nights will be shorter. B, the moon will become more attracted to the Earth's gravity. C, polar ice caps eventually will melt and bodies of water will dry out. Or letter D, weather will become more extreme than what we usually experience. Okay. So may iba-iba yung mga sagot nila, 'di ba? Ayan. Sino kaya? Choose the best answer for this, for number 10. Okay. So, the correct answer is letter C. Polar ice caps eventually will melt and bodies of water will dry out. Yan. So, very good. May mga nakatami din ng letter C. Van, Alicia, Kerubin, Samantha Blasi, okay, Aliana Ocampo. Yan, congratulations. Now, count your scores later, ha? Okay, what happens air as it warms up? Yan. A, it rises. B, it sinks. C, it rises then sinks. Or letter D, it spreads in all direction. Ayan. So what's your answer for number 11? Okay, so let's see. Ashley answered letter D from Francisco Bangoy National High School. Ayan. Also, Ma'am Janet answered letter A from Massachusetts, USA. Ayan, international ang datingan. Okay. Vera answered letter D for number 11. Now, let's check the answer. The correct answer is letter A. Of course, it rises the air as it warms up. Kaya nga yun siya, evaporation. Okay? Next, very good. We're getting closer. Number 12, bilisan natin ng konti. In what direction does hanging amihan come from? A, northwest. B, northeast. C, southwest. Or letter D, southeast. Ayan, so mag-isip-isip if you could still recall about hanging amihan and hanging habagat. Okay, so may nag-answer na. Si JM answered letter B for number 12. Okay, Ashley, 12. B, Kauri B, Van B. Now, let's check your answer for hanging amihan is very good. It's northeast hanging amihan. Ayan. Meron pa bang hindi nagkakamali? Meron pa bang closer to perfection na? Ayan, so thank you. Let's proceed. Which of the following correctly describes the air on land during the occurrence of sea breeze? A, land cools down faster than the air cools and sinks. B, land cools down faster than the air cools and sinks. C, land heats up faster than the air warms up and rises. Or letter D, land heats up faster that the air warms up and spreads in all directions. Ayan. So, parang may something dito, yung A at saka B magkapareha. Okay, hindi ko nakita. Sige lang. Let's check your answer for number 13. For number 13, sabi ni Avril, it's letter B. Okay, then Van answered letter C. So let's check your answer. The correct answer for number 13 is letter C. Ayan, Vera got it right. Alicia, Ma'am Janet, land heats up faster that the air warms up and rises. Yun yung na-discuss ko about sea breeze. Next, number 14. Which of the following should we do if there is a low pressure area approaching the country? Ayan, so number 14 na tayo ha. If meron daw tayong low pressure area in our country, what we're going to do? A, prepare sunblock to avoid painful sunburn. B, prepare a lot of water to avoid dehydration. C, prepare huge hats and swimwear for swimming. Or letter D, prepare jackets and umbrellas for rainy weather. So what's the answer for number 14? Ayan. Okay, congratulations. Now let's check. Answer, Richmond answered letter D, Kerubin D, Kauri D, Vera D. Ano nga ba if we say low pressure area sa ating lugar? Correct. Very good. You have to prepare jackets and umbrellas for rainy weather. Kasi for sure, magkakaroon ng tag-ulan at pag-ambon sa lugar natin or sa a particular place. Not just in a country, but in a particular place. Yan. Yan. So, hindi kailangan mag-sunblock kasi magkakaroon ng pag-ulan-ulan sa lugar na iyon. Okay, number 15. What is the degree tilt of the Earth's axis? Okay. A, 23.5 degrees. B, 32.5 degrees. C, 33.5 degrees. Or letter D, 66.5 degrees. So what's the answer? The degree tilt of our Earth's axis. Kerubin answered first. And also Richmond answered letter A. Ma'am Janet also A. Ashley and Van also answered A. Adrian Joseph Herrera is also A. The correct answer for number 15 is very good. It's letter A. Ayan. And also Kevin Sendenya, one of my students in section Lilac. Okay. Very good. Okay. Now we're down to our last 4 questions. Which of the following best explains why Philippines cannot experience seasons like fall and winter? Bakit nga ba? Bakit wala tayong fall at saka winter? Bakit walang snow? Bakit ganun? Okay, so these are the reasons and only one reason is valid here in this option. A, the Philippines is located near the equator that receives direct heat from the sun. B, the Philippines in the northern hemisphere that receives more energy from the sun. C, the Philippines is located between the equator and the Tropic of Capricorn that receives direct sunlight. Or letter D, the Philippines is nearby the Pacific Ocean that makes its season to be limited to dry and wet season. Now, let's check your answers. Almost all of your answers are letter C. Okay. May nag-answer din ng letter A. Okay, may nag-answer ng letter A. Also, A at saka C. Now, let's check your answer. The correct answer is letter A. The Philippines is located near, just above the equator that receives direct heat from the sun. Okay. Now, we're bound to our last 3 after this. Number 17, Jose and Josh are working together to record the time of sunrise and time sunset for the month of June. On June 20, 2020, they recorded sunrise to happen at 5:32 a.m. and sunset is recorded at 18:23 p.m. or shall I say that is a military time of 6:23 p.m. What is the length of daytime on the said date? Ayan. Sige, calculate nyo ngayon. So, napaka ano talaga no, napaka workaholic talaga nito ni Josie at saka ni Josh kasi ni-record nila yung oras ng sunrise to happen and also to sunset. So, ni-record nila at ano ang length of the day on the said date given the two time for the recorded time for the sunrise and recorded time for the sunset. Okay? For number 17, letter A, 12 hours and 15 minutes. B, 12 hours and 51 minutes. C, 12 hours and 91 minutes. Or letter D, 13 hours and 31 minutes. So what's your answer for number 17? Okay, now let's check. Okay, so the correct answer for that is B, 12 hours and 51 minutes. Ayan. Okay. So, let's next. What phenomenon occurs when the sun is blocked between the moon when viewed from Earth? Ayan. Thank you, Ma'am Janet, for the applause. A, penumbra. B, total solar eclipse. C, total lunar eclipse. Or letter D, partial solar eclipse. Nandito na tayo sa eclipses. Diba? This is the last topic in the fourth quarter in a lesson 6 or module 6 about the two kinds of eclipses, lunar and solar. So what do you mean or what do you call the phenomenon that occurs or phenomena that occurs when the sun is blocked completely by the moon when viewed from the earth? Is it penumbra for letter A, B, total solar eclipse, C, total lunar eclipse, or D, partial solar eclipse? Okay, the correct answer is letter B, of course. It is total solar eclipse when the sun is blocked completely by the moon. Ayan, congratulations. You got it right. Ayan. So, madami-dami din. Very good. Okay, now we're bound to our second to the last question. Okay. Here's the question. If the sun, earth, and moon are aligned just like in the diagram, yan, so nakikita ninyo, sun, earth, and moon, what kind of eclipse will you able to observe? Okay. A, lunar eclipse. B, total solar eclipse. Or C, partial solar eclipse. Or letter D, umbral solar eclipse. So what's your answer? Ayan, so let's check your answers. Aliana, A, Ashley A, Mark As is A, JM is also A, RK A, Kauri A, Kerubin A. All of your answers are letter A. The correct answer is, of course, it's letter A. If the earth is at the center while the sun and the moon is on the other sides. I mean on the left and the right. Yun. Okay, so congratulations, you got it right. Ayan, so you already know the difference between the lunar and the solar eclipse depending on the position of our earth and the moon. Since that only the earth and the moon is moving while the sun is at the center of the universe or the solar system rather. Okay, congratulations. Now to our last question. Ayan. And then after this, we will go into total all your scores. Okay. What kind of solar eclipse will you see if you are standing in the shadowed area A? Ayan. So A, parang kailangan ito ng diagram, 'di ba? Pero pang hindi ko nasali ata ang diagram. Sige lang. Just to have na lang siguro a wild guess. Okay. Again, what kind of solar eclipse will you see if you're standing in the shadowed area? A, total solar eclipse. B, partial solar eclipse. C, umbral solar eclipse. Or letter D, both A and B. Ayan. So what's your answer for number 20? Kaligtaan ko ang diagram nito. Sorry, I stand corrected as well. Okay? So let's see your answer. The correct answer. By the way, some of your answers are letter A, between A and B. So what's the answer for number 20? The correct answer is, now let's see if you have a very good gut feeling of this question with your correct answer. Kung tama ba talaga with your gut feel. Okay? The correct answer for number 20 is letter A. Wow, very good. Parang nag-gets nyo talaga and you have really a very good gut feel, okay, gut feeling without any diagram at all. You got it right. Very good talaga kayo mga students ko. I am very proud of you. Even though in the midst of pandemic, you still have able to conquer and answer without the diagram given. Maraming salamat and God bless as always. Now, this time, you've already done. Kindly comment your scores and I am very excited to know your scores to those students who have able to have high scores during our summative examinations. Okay, so now let's see and I will read your scores. With your permission, Xavier Rafael from Francisco Bangoy National High School got 5 mistakes. It's 15 over 20. Yeah, Alriza Zaydain Gasa got 3 mistakes with 17 over 20. And also Ashley from F. Bangoy is 15 over 20. Very good. Adrian Joseph Herrera, 15 over 20. Kauri Jovita has 2 mistakes and it's 18 over 20 from Francisco Bangoy National High School. Kerubin, which is one of our best cuties for this week or last week, got 15 over 20 from Novaliches National High School. And also, Ma'am Janet, sabi ng Ma'am Janet, fantastic sa lahat. Oo nga eh, maraming salamat sa inyo. Irene Nakwa got 17 over 20. Congratulations. RK Kabuhat also got 14 over 20. Vera Cruz got 16 over 20. And Avril Prime Danyosos. Okay, this is my student from section Lilac. Her score is 14 over 20 and has 6 mistakes. Wow, congratulations everyone. Just keep on commenting your scores. I know you have a very good time answering our summative examination and I am very happy with the scores that you've done or that you've gained rather. Congratulations. Ayan, sabi ni Kerubin, congratulations keyboard warriors. Ayan. Okay? So this time, aray, wait lang, medyo sumakit yung aking brace. Aray. Okay. Okay. Ayan. Sorry. This time we will have, I will going to present to you our science quote of the week. Ayan. And this is really a good segment for me because this would make me more guided in my whole week of working as a teacher at the same time as a mentor to my students and also as a brother and a son of my parents and a brother to my sisters and to my brothers. Ayan. And our science quote of the week, are you excited? Are you excited to know our science quote of the week? Okay? Sige, ibigay ko na. According to Claire Cook, that if plan A doesn't work, the alphabet has 25 more letters. 204 if you're in Japan. Di ba? We planned everything. Maganda na yung plano. Things are okay. But then suddenly, something went wrong. Something doesn't work. Something, it didn't pala. Hindi pala nangyari. And you will get frustrated and get disappointed because yung pinano mo, yung in-expect mo, because you have a high expectations to yourself and to everyone or to others na hindi niya na-achieve o hindi mo na-achieve. Because of that, you will get unhappy, you will be disappointed. No. Always remember, class, my dear students, that if your plan doesn't work, it has many letters in the alphabet. We could have plan B, C, D, E, F, G, and up to 25 in English. But if you are a Japanese, most especially Kaori, who's listening right now, di ba? Kaori is a half Japanese, and Naguchi, one of my students, they're in Japan. It's 204. So marami pa. There are many things to do. Do not dwell on just one plan. You should have another plan to do it. So that hindi ka ma-frustrate kung hindi man mangyari sa'yo o yung plano mo ay hindi pala nag-work out. Always remember that plan A should not be you should not stick on plan A. You should have plan B, C, and a lot of options in life. Okay? And always think positive that you can do it. Do not think negatively, because if it is negative, you cannot do whatever you want because you're already nega. You are really pessimistic. So instead, because of the problems that you have, you should be strong and you should pray to God and always ask for guidance. Ayun. So again, if plan A doesn't work, the alphabet has 25 more letters. If you are in Japan, it's 204, according to Claire Cook. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. If you want to share our insights, your scores, then you can use our hashtag ScienceETUlay7, hashtag ScienceTutorRogueGen, for you to be recognized. In behalf of Tutor Jen, I would like to thank you all. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Okay, next week will be a very emotional ba? Something very inspiring because we will have a keynote speaker. She is a very inspirational woman. Marami kayong matututunan sa kanya, and I want her to be part of ETUlay. Maraming salamat, kaya that's why I invited her. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat sa mga pagmamahal at sa lahat ng kasiyahan natin from quarter 1 up to quarter 4. Hindi ko kayo makakalimutan. Maraming salamat. At sa aking mga estudyante, patuloy pa rin tayong lumalaban at patuloy natin ang ating pagkatuto sa harap ng pandemya. Maraming salamat. Thank you for comments, suggestions. Email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph or scan the code. Up next is Tutor Z and Tutor Marky for Science 8. Maraming salamat. See you next week on our final episode of ETUlay 7. Maraming salamat and God bless as always.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!